on the option. Pulls it on the option. Here's a little room there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Freeman.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Pulls it on the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The option look. Now the toss. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They've got it 1st and goal from the 7, looking for the first score of this game. On the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Goes to the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? The pitch. Touchdown, Washington State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, gonna get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down.
Makes the grab in their space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Washington State has it all working right now. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. Quick toss. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! Great job by the back on the option. They'll run the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Rushes on him, and down he goes. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Washington State will have to boot it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the option. Now the pitch. It's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
He'll toss it. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 7 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's Texas A&M coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. It evens up their record at 2-2 on the season following a nice home win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Pullman.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Finds the big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Cougars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. This time he wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And he makes a play.
They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the 1st down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He'll toss it. Got a little grass. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the 1st down. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum. And
touchdown, Washington State! Here comes the option. Now the toss. Got room at the 35. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. On the option. Now the toss. At the 35, he's open. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run the option. The pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it. Touchdown, Wazoo! And they grab the... On the option. Keeps it on 1st down. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The option look. Quick toss. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option. Quarterback keep. He'll pitch it. Runs through the tackle. A pickup of 8 on the play. Enough. the sticks and set them up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Goes to the option. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulder. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been